Well, hi everybody, I'm back. As you can see with this little ornament, it must be Christmas season. And so this year I decided to look at all the little Christmas ornaments that I forgot to include in my Dachshund video with all my curios and little statues and knickknacks and things like that. So I'm going to run through them and you can just have a laugh, and some of them are just a shame to look at, but hopefully you'll find them fun. Starting off, we'll go with this 3-inch high lighthouse with a dachshund. Not so much that it's really Christmassy looking other than the wreath on the top of the lighthouse, but as you can see, the lighthouse itself, is typical, but the dachshund in front looks like a monster. He's actually very, very cute, and you can see with the detail that it's actually quite well painted, and it's painted by hand. This little banana ornament is something that I shake my head at every time I see it, because of course it doesn't even look like a dachshund, right? And we of course go for those really bizarre looking things, and if you think that's bizarre, take a look at those eyes. Yeah, it's one of the funny ones. Looking a little bit further on, we have a very small little angel dachshund. It actually comes on a little pedestal and a string that hangs on the tree. And what we can't tell in the picture is that thing is very, very small. Here you can actually see it compared to a dime. It's actually quite a cute little ornament itself. This guy seems to be more like he's a popsicle or a sucker that you would suck on, but no, you don't. It's real. Or don't try and eat it. No flavor involved. Just kind of cute, and again, a little present and a tree on his back. The next guy is a small little statue. Looks kind of like a dachshund, and we're sort of a little puzzled as to whether or not it is or it isn't. We're going to kind of go with it is, because the legs do look kind of short, so you'll have to decide for yourself. This guy here is a Christmas dachshund, of course, got the little Santa hat, and of course the red and white with green stripes. You can find similar ones like that in Christmas stores. This one is one of my favorites. It's, the dachshund dog with a bear playing and a Christmas tree in the background. It's absolutely lovely. This one here is a small version of the one that we had originally shown in my previous curio video. And it's quite a cute little angel dachshund, as you can see, with a little angel halo. But what you can't tell is that thing's really only about 1.25 inches long. And here's what it looks like compared to its original. So the big one is about 9 inches long. It's quite fun. And now let's take a moment to look at the real ugly dachshund Christmas ornaments. They all are Christmas themed, as you can see. That's with a bow and ribbon on the back. Moving on, we can of course see that there's another one. I look at these and I just can't help but laugh at how ugly they are. And the next one yet is even worse. Well, what can you do? It's a Christmas, dachshund bonanza. And of course, just beside Christmas knickknacks and curios, we also over the years, since my last video, have purchased some other dachshund related things. Probably stuff at some point in time we'll look back and say, why did we ever buy that? So we've got this one here. It's a tiny little knife rest for tables, and it actually has quite a nice little face to it. We've actually bought some art as well. I don't know if you'd really call it art, but it's unique things. This one is the Dachshund Wine Company, and for those of you who like rock and roll, we've got Dachshund Records. Moving on, I also got this one here at the Western Dachshund Club Wiener Walk-in Picnic. I bought this at a silent auction. It's only a 3 of 5. It's a very cute little guy, and I just love the expression on his face. Moving a little bit across the border into Arlington, Washington, we had gone there to see some other vendors selling stuff, and came across a particular painter who had done this. Apple is the gal's name, and she had all kinds of unusual animal paintings with elephants and mice and whatnot. And I caught this one in my eye, and I thought, oh, isn't that cute? With the little dachshund on the ground there. And we actually asked whether or not the lady had a dachshund, and no, she didn't. And if you wanted to get a good close-up of the little dog, here it is. And of course, there's my dog trying to get in the picture. That's Spencer, by the way. Here's another example of the kind of paintings that she does, and I just fell in love with this one and had to buy it. I think the original painting that I showed you just seconds ago there, I think we paid about $15 for that, and I think we paid $20 for this one, and they're all original watercolors. And to finally wrap up, we've got this one here from a friend of mine, Jeff Sapurl at Nearly Famous Enterprises in Toronto. He came out for a visit and brought this along because he knows I have dachshunds as well and have had for years. And I just love the face on this guy. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this quick little video, and if you have any comments, by all means, please leave them in the space below. Thanks for watching.